13 serving to 4. Lang back to serve for Hawaii. Another tough serve towards Lesiak because a tight set. Joust went out on top by Evans versus Meyer. Bumps at the Lesiak in the left pin. She goes high, and it's dug by Alexander. Bumps it by Ikanaga. Back to Wagner. Wagner firing down the line. Dug by Glenn. Out of the back row is Agee. And Agee rising up out of the back row.
Agee is so dynamic from the back row, and that set coming really low. So Agee does a good job speeding up that approach. It always starts with a pass. Solid pass and a quick set. And Agee just painting that end line with a change of direction on that ball.
Yeah. 5 kills, hitting 300 tonight. Floats it shallow over towards Alexander. Lang goes against the grain to Wagner. Wagner feeling it as she goes over the shoulder and bombs a boulder.
Yeah, Wagner with that wrist away swing that's super quick. Long Beach is there. They're just not able to pass it. The swing that she has is really difficult to read. Also elite set by Kate Lang, of course, moving the ball around so well, balancing out that offense.
Wagner goes back to serve for Hawaii. Tough serve over to Chacon. It's tight. Meyer sets middle to Bacon. She's blocked by Evans and unable to recover is the Beach. 22, serving at 15. Serving at 5 would have never called an 11-point lead at any point during this match, but it is happening as we speak. Wagner floats down the line, pass by Lesiak. Meyer back to Lesiak, and my, oh my. That is a da-da-dunt. Sports Center highlight of the night, without a doubt. Kaylin Alexander with a pink slip block at the right side.
Nothing feels better than a solo block straight down, perfectly timed, and then the bench down on the ground. At its highest point. So it's a really difficult serve to master, but when you do master it, it's worth it.
Ham on the tough serve to Chacon, tight, and Zaina Meyer with a little abracadabra on the back dump.
Can we talk about Zaina Meyer for a second? Almost 100 kills as a setter. She's hitting around 300. She's really offensive-minded, and she felt the block right there behind her. So she's got good situational awareness, and she's offensive-minded. She's a machine up there.
Out of system play, Wagner takes a rip anyways, dug by Giambi, set by Meyer, out to Lesiak, and Amber Igede putting up a wall of shame, just taking away that angle.
Yeah, Igede tracking that ball really well, closing off that block perfectly. Lang did a good job setting it. Igede getting all the way there, shutting off that seam.
Alexander on the float, goes deep towards Chacon, off the net. Meyer on the set, Lesiak off speed. Just Alexander back to serve. I'm trying not to laugh, but Alexander, tough serve nonetheless as she goes down the line over to Glenn. Meyer back to Kennedy, and it's picked up by Alexander. Free ball by Wagner. Glenn on the free ball pass. Meyer to Kennedy. Kennedy off the block. Ikanaga on the cover. Lang looks back to Amber Igede on the slide, slip and slide.
And that was a smart set by Lang, who could feel Kennedy and the opposing defense kind of on their heels. They weren't reset. They weren't back at their base. You see Kennedy rushing along the net. So she runs a quick set to Igede, who takes advantage of that moving block.
10 serving to 19. Glenn on the jumper, cross court to Wagner. Lang goes out to Alexander, and Alexander, as Snoop Dogg would say, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Point Hawaii, 20 serving to 10.
Sometimes I don't know how you come up with these, but they're very impressive. I couldn't do it.
Savannah Chacon serving it up for Long Beach State. Chacon goes cross court. Alexander on the pass. Lang from her knees, and coming in hot is Amber Igede.
It's hard for my jaw not to just drop to the floor watching the setter-hitter connection between Lang and Igede. So perfectly timed and quick, and it is when it is to her shoulder, she terminates almost every single time.
19 serving to 8. Ham, good serve, pass by Giambi. Meyer on the quick 2.